Good morning. Good afternoon. Welcome back. We are discussing red flags we ignored because of the chemistry.
Basically, when you're in a new relationship and she's really hot or he's really hot and there's all these red flags and you're just like, I see nothing.
Doesn't matter.
They're just so pretty.
You know what's a red flag? If he has a phone, run.
But that's everybody. Everybody has
phone, run.
No,
Any social media,
or if she's breathing, run.
Oh, Jesus. No. We all have phones. Not all of us are glued to it. Not all of us are stuck in it. But if you are on, your first, second, third, or fourth date, and every time that you see him, his face is down into that phone, and or he does this.
Oh, that is such a red flag.
I've done that on dates.
I do that. I do that to protect my screen, and that is it.
No,
but when I see a man,
I do that on a date. So
why?
To show the girl that I don't care about my phone.
So then put it away like this.
No, I don't want it in my pocket.
Why?
Setting it on the table, I feel like can be
I set it on the table and put it face down to show the girl that I'm focused on her.
Well,
I don't want it in my pocket.
If I was on a date, my phone would just stay in my back pocket or in my purse because if there's an important call, it will vibrate, and then I will check it.
You're not going to hear it.
It will vibrate if the purse is right next to me.
If it's in your purse, because you also said you put it in your purse, you're not going to feel it or hear it.
Yes, I am.
You can feel it.
I can feel it because my purse is like paper thin. It's like material. It's not like hard plastic or anything like that. It's not like this big, wide, cavernous thing. It's very thin. I put it right next to me, or sometimes often in my back. So I'm imagining that if I was ever in that situation, that's what I would do because the phone is distracting.
Very distracting.
It's distracting. So if you're not putting 100% focus on your date, then that person is not worth your time, honestly.
No.
One of my pet peeves, or, red flags that I have ignored is, and it's almost embarrassing because I should know better. But when my current guy is talking bad about his ex.
Oh, that's a red flag.
Such a huge red flag because one day you'll be that ex and he'll be talking about you that way. So if he's constantly talking about everybody that he knows or that he's not friends with as crazy, or his ex is bad or crazy, then there's a problem right there because not only are they not explaining the crazy or why the crazy started, they're constantly putting the blame on somebody or something else. And that's a red flag in itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like they almost forgot that they were in the relationship too.
Or they caused
people.
They caused the crazy.
Two.
Yeah.
So that's a red flag that you've ignored?
I've ignored it each and every time. Every single one of my exes have talked bad about their ex and or baby mama. And I just like, okay, whatever. It won't be like that with me because I'm stupid. So that's why that happened. Yeah. Honestly.
Yeah, because y'all are dumb as fuck.
Whatever.
So I can change him.
Yeah.
Change him.
Girls, I cannot stress enough that you cannot change a person that is the way that they are from the minute that you meet them.
If we wanted to change, we would change.
True.
Which they never do.
We wouldn't need you to change.
They never want to change. Just it doesn't matter how good it is or what you bring to the table or if you're his sugar mama, it doesn't matter. They are who they are.
That's not true. I have met men who were willing to change.
Did they change?
That's because they wanted to.
Because there are men
not because
who
the girl
want to.
not
did
because
they change?
No, I mean, well, I don't know. I left, but I'm just saying, like they were willing to.
See, words are nice, but action is better.
That's a fucking valid point. Yeah.
Words are nice, action is better. Everybody has it in them to change or want to change. We can change. Women can change.
Oh yeah, of
men
course.
can. Everybody can change, but it's all about a choice. If that person I guess that's where the thought comes where you're like, I can change him, that you think that if you provide or you give enough that person will want to change for you. And it's just
support him enough. And
it's an unrealistic ideal that we put into our heads. And I think that TV has romanticized relationships.
Social media.
Yeah. To make us think that we have the power to change a person. Sometimes people are just stuck the way that they are because they like who they are, or they just can't change. It just is what it is. But
another one I ignored is he knows too many girls. I ignored it, but it's a red flag.
Yeah.
You knowing too many girls. First of all, how do you know these girls?
Yeah. I refuse to believe that they're all your friends or like sisters.
Or co-workers.
Oh my God.
Or you knew them from work.
Yeah. And then when you see them in action, they're too touchy-feely.
They hug them every time.
Or
red flag. flag.
Yeah, and giving them kisses on faces, and I'm like, why is she kissing you like that?
How are you doing? No!
Get the hell out of here with that bullshit.
Hold on,
I ain't trying.
I've seen that movie before.
You're
No,
dumb.
that's a red flag when
That's
he knows
so-
too many girls.
And if you're, I'm sorry, if your best friend is a girl, no,
Run!
no,
Run!
no,
He's waiting for his chance.
nope. Or if he tells you, oh, I used to love her, or I used to like her so much, or
She's so beautiful.
she never gave me a chance.
No guy's gonna admit that.
Oh my God, yes.
Exactly.
I've heard it.
What
I've heard it.
What
I've heard
dumbass
it.
guy admitted that?
Yo,
Really?
I had a guy, my ex, he admitted that he had the hots for his female cousin. If she wasn't my cousin, I would totally. I'm like,
Ew.
I should have ran the second he said that.
Yeah. You
I did not. I ignored it. A red flag I ignored.
Another red flag.
Don't ignore those. If he's talking about getting it on with his family, warning. That's a big.
And just because he has a girl best friend is not a red flag. If he's single, it's not a red flag.
Okay, well, if he's
No.
single, but if he's trying to be serious with me, we're going to cut that down.
No.
Less time with her.
No.
Yeah.
No, there are plenty of men who should have men best friends. Your best friend should not be a female.
But you can also gotta worry
she's
about
your
that.
friend. That's okay. Your best friend should not be a female. That's it.
You also got to worry about the men, though, because they be DL
What do you mean?
down low, like they're gay.
Ew.
But they won't tell you.
I mean, I don't mean ew like that. I didn't mean. What I meant was, I've never been in that situation before, so I wouldn't know what that's
No,
like.
it sounds like you've been in worse situations.
I have.
The cousin is
I've been-
crazy.
I totally
Cousin's
have
crazy.
ignored some serious red flags that people have shown me. And you know what's sad? If you think about like some of the stuff that I said in the other shows that like kind of give me the ick factor about guys, maybe those guys were totally normal. And I totally,
You fucking
I
rejected
cut
the
them
wrong
off
ones.
exactly for the stupid things. And I ignored the red flags on the ones I should have paid attention to, because those relationships ended disastrously. That was the guy that cheated on me with like over 15 girls.
Oh, well, I mean.
Yeah. The one who would sleep with his cousin.
Jesus. Ben,
Yeah.
give us a red flag you ignored.
I don't have one.
This is who's the podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
This
guy is the podcast. Okay.
Can't even make content, can't provide content. How are you the podcast?
Anyway,
Because I am.
we're carrying you big dump.
For real.
Anyways,
What's another one you ignored, Ellie?
when he's rude to like servers or customer service, and I just thought, oh, he won't be like that with me.
And he was in fact like that with you.
Later on down the road, yes, he was.
God.
Yes, he was. How he treats like the wait staff or people in the public, and he's really rude and really condescending. I never thought or like connected like he could totally treat me like that.
Yeah, well,
I just thought, oh, well, maybe she did something that irked him or whatever. No, he was just a rude piece of, you know what? And he was just giving me a preview who he was. And I was just like, it's going to be okay. Yay. So
and there you go.
don't be stupid. If he treats other people with disrespect, especially people of service, he will treat you that way too, honey.
I mean, you would think in your 70 years of living that you would have
You're a jerk.
that you would have learned some shit by now, but
You know, again,
That's kind of a good point. Like your experience, you think you would know to ignore these.
first of all, you guys act like I dated 50 million people. Number one. Number two.
no, you just
Anyway, and number two, I'm a wishful thinker, and I like to give people chances.
The grass is greener.
No, I like to think that people.
you're gonna hit him with that. I'm a hopeless romantic.
I was a latchkey kid, you guys, in the 80s.
What is that?
That means that my mom and my dad worked all day, and I was like 6 or 7 coming home with a key, letting myself in. Oh my gosh.
Fucking brain
Letting
rot.
myself in to go watch TV and watch my little brother. And I was young and I grew up on TV. I thought that the nuclear family was like the Brady Bunch. I grew up in those types of worlds where love will conquer all. And if you try hard and you'll find the right person and they'll treat you good. And it screwed up my mind and my perception of relationships. And I had to learn the hard way that is not the case. If a person presents who they are from day one, believe them. That's who they are.
That is true. That's it.
I mean, you really can't go off of that because people are con artists.
true.
Yeah.
But sometimes sometimes there's little things that they show you that you need to pay attention to. Like if they are still talking about their ex while they're talking to you.
They still follow them on social media.
Yeah. They don't have any kids, by the way. They're just still talking about them, what they did, how they make them feel, how they're not over it. He's telling you right there that
he's not into you.
No, he's still into his ex. If he's still not over it, he or she, they're not ready. They're not ready to be in a relationship. They just want to have sex to try to forget their ex. Yeah. And you need to run the other way. Or tell them to, call you when they are done obsessing over there.
Some therapy.
Right.
Go to therapy.
Yeah.
Therapy's for the weak. Anywho.
Whatever.
So
says the weak-minded man.
So you want me to tell you a red flag that I ignored?
Yes, give us something, please.
Fuck! Good God, some content.
And it's the only one.
Oh, he only has one.
Yeah.
I'm sure that there's more, but your big fucking head just can't remember
We're waiting.
And in hindsight, yes, it's a red flag, but I wasn't thinking about it at that time.
Oh, okay.
So it was one of my exes. A lot of people are going to know who I'm talking about. So it was, I could never come over to her place.
My God, I remember.
Like, what the fuck?
And we only hung out at night. And stuff like that.
God.
Red flag number 2.
Only at night? Yeah, you're a side piece.
Well, at that time, I didn't think I was because, she had told me
Can I ask you a question? And when you saw those things, it didn't dawn on you that that was a red flag. But what were you thinking that made you keep going on with it? Because was she that fine? Like she was that cute. She was that, you guys had
we had the chemistry.
Like, she just worked all day. We're just meeting at night. Is that what you thought?
Did she how did she convince you?
How did she manipulate you?
Well, she just said that she doesn't have guys come over because her kids. So she didn't want
makes sense.
Her kids to get the wrong impression.
Okay.
Stuff like
that makes sense.
But the night part.
Yeah. And then, because her and I, we worked the same scheduled hours. We worked a regular 9 to 5, both of us did.
Okay.
So it wasn't anything like
nothing that gave you a red flag instantly. It kind of made sense to you at the time. So you were like, oh, okay.
Yeah. But then people started getting in my ear about the whole, she's still with, her husband or whatever.
But they were telling you the truth.
And you ignored it?
No.
And you
ignored it even after they told you the truth?
Well, I kept...
You didn't ask her?
I did, but she had told me that they were separated for the longest time.
Treacherous woman, you. If you're watching our show, thanks for watching.
We love you.
We love you. Please keep watching us. But
no, she definitely manipulated you.
She
lied to you. And you were okay with it after you found out.
Did she ever tell you when you did find out why she lied, or why did she continue the relationship? Why didn't she wait until it was over between her and her ex? She didn't give you an explanation at all?
No.
It just kind of ended once you found out?
Once I found out, no, because I was already had strong feelings for her.
Okay, so what did you expect to happen at that point when you found out that she was still with him? You thought she was going to leave him for you?
Well, eventually they did leave each other.
What is that? What you thought?
I'm talking about what happened then. What was your thinking once you found out that she was doing this and that she lied instead of you leaving her? What did you do? What did you think?
I kept getting my nut.
So it was just lust.
Oh, no.
It didn't.
You just said you kept getting your nuts, so it was just lust to you.
Yeah.
No.
I thought there was love there, but I guess
there was love there.
Okay.
For you?
We'll say that. Don't just say I'm getting my nut.
Yeah. So stop acting.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, we were getting off track.
Time for a quick break from all this toxicity. Thanks to Reliance Air Services, proud sponsor of Too Toxic to Listen.
Keep your AC in top shape with their $59 AC tune-up special. It's the best way to avoid breakdowns and to stay cool all year round.
Reach out to 941-417-4848 or head over to RelianceAirServices.com.
Reliance Air Services, cool vibes guaranteed.
Anyways, we were getting off track, but yeah, that's
definitely
red. Well, we're talking about you, yeah, but that's a red flag you should have not ignored.
In hindsight, it's easy to say
you're dumb.
Yeah.
Meeting at night. Listen, guys, girls, if they only want to meet at night, No, there's somebody else.
Honestly, if they only want to meet at any specific place at any specific time, if there's like a no-fly zone anywhere, they're hiding something.
Yeah.
And you have to pay attention to it because a free person doesn't have to hide. They don't have specifics of anything.
No.
I mean, if they have kids,
That's
understandable.
different. Yeah, that's
I understand, but there are leeways. You know, that there is a way, you know, for you to be seen without them being seen and so on and so forth, depending on the age of the kids, of course. But I couldn't be in that situation. You know what I mean? Like,
or not going back to their place. That's another red flag we should not ignore.
yeah.
Did you ever FaceTime while she was home?
No, I didn't have an iPhone.
Oh, okay.
Different.
Yeah, but
Or if you don't FaceTime while they're at their house, that's another
I
red
think
flag.
his situation was tricky because she had kids, and you know, if she was a respectable person, she wouldn't be bringing some random guy.
No, I get that, but I mean,
around the
like even a
kids.
video call while they're asleep or something.
That's
like,
true. That too. Yeah. If she can't talk to you past a certain time, it's because she's hiding something more than the kids. So yeah, pay attention to those things, guys.
Yeah. Another red flag if they're into cars.
Into cars?
If they're into cars, if they're a car guy,
That's a red flag?
Yes.
Why?
Aren't you into cars?
I mean, I was, but if
You
they're,
still are.
Why?
how am I into cars? Because I have a car.
Wait. So
Yeah, because you
you've
don't
ignored
have a normal girl car.
Yeah,
the topic.
it was a red flag at one point that
The topic of this show is red flags you have ignored.
Yeah,
because you were attracted.
In the cars, I should have ran. I should have
But
ignored it.
why do you say that? Give us context.
They get so infatuated with their car. Like it's, I don't know. Like no, it's just a red flag. Like it's their whole personality. There's nothing else to them besides the car.
Oh God,
Which is
yeah,
like,
that's
no.
totally something you should have.
Yeah.
If there was nothing more than I like cars, then
Yeah.
No.
Like I also enjoy cars. I love doing car things, but like you can do other things too, not just cars. Car stuff.
A red flag that I ignored is someone that was love bombing me. Like in the beginning, like it was just excessive, too emotional, too touchy-feely, too much in the beginning. And at first I thought, oh, that's nice. They like me and they want to show me affection, but it became kind of smothery.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I did have one person, and it didn't last very long because it was like they needed to be with you 24/7, 7 days a week. And they were always
exhausting.
like, it was just too smothery. So that relationship ended before it even began. So, but I ignored it for like the week that I was talking to them, thinking, oh, maybe it's just, he's just affectionate.
He just loves me so much.
Yeah. And then the second and third day, I was just like, oh, this is a little too much. Like every phone call because it was like phone calls, but like every phone call was like back to back. Every message was like back to back. And hey, what are you doing? Where are you? What are you doing? Call me back.
It's like
Call me
an
back. I'm like,
anxious attachment.
I'm like, I'm in school. It's like, stop trying to message me. I'm in school at these hours. So yeah, that was too much, or an excess of anything in any way there has to be a balance. So if you are smothering or overdoing it with somebody, it kind of comes off as like desperate.
Yeah. Or you like can't function without them.
Yeah. Or that you don't have a personality or a life of your own.
Yeah.
Cause I can't stand somebody that doesn't have things of their own, and I am the object of their everything. I'm not God.
It's so draining.
It is on different levels.
Yeah, you're not worth it.
You
Do you have another red flag for us, or are you
are
just
mental.
speaking out dumb
Just
shit?
talking crap. That's all. That's
Give us another red flag.
That was it. There was no other red flags other than your.
Oh, I forgot. You've only been with one woman. That's right. Yeah.
one
One woman.
in
No,
his
I
entire
Yeah,
life.
he's only had one woman.
I'm sorry, I'm not a whore like you guys.
What in the
Who are
heck?
whores?
What is the matter with you?
You just, you don't get any play, and that's okay.
Here's
Some
a red
people
and
don't.
y'all get too much play.
Here's a red flag that comes from a narcissistic gaslighter is people that don't apologize.
Oh my fucking God.
Men that don't apologize, but only find ways to explain why they don't have to apologize because it's never their fault. That's a red flag.
God. They can't take accountability.
Never. Or they take accountability and then they retract because they're explaining away why it's not their fault.
God.
That is a serious red flag that you should run away from if you ever detect it in any way, girls or guys.
They're guys, yeah.
Yeah. If you find someone that's like, well, I'm sorry that you took it that way, or that's number one.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, but that's not what I meant. Like, that doesn't help.
Like what?
You're not sorry at all. Especially if you take the feeling behind being sorry or actually feeling sorry, there's something wrong with you. You're a sociopath and you need to be put down or something.
But it's not our fault that your dumbass took it the way you did.
You need help.
If
that's what you really believe, then you need help.
There's a way to word things and how you come.
You need you need to understand your audience. If your friend or your girlfriend or your family member, are you okay? Oh my God, drink some water, man.
You're not be getting sick again.
For real, because you just coughed on me and I will punch you right in your throat.
That was the worst week. Be careful.
I'm sorry, you guys. And I was standing right next to him, and
I don't know how I got sick.
On video, he coughed into the air, and I was talking about him coughing into the air, and I didn't get sick, so that shit just went.
Literally.
I just choking on my saliva.
Well, anyways, back to what I was saying. If your audience is sensitive, then cater to your audience, because that's just common decency. If you don't have common decency, I go back to what I was saying. You're a sociopath and you need to be put down.
If you're a sociopath, red flag. Another red flag: Arthur mommy's boys. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But how do you? But you guys are talking about.
No. I'm talking about mommy's boy to the effect of if you get into an argument with the guy and he goes to his mom for advice and his mom is calling you to intercede into your relationship.
Did you guys ignore that?
I have. Yeah.
I have ignored.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also on that same note, this was like my ex-husband. He had a horrible relationship with his mother, and I ignored that.
I feel like that's another red flag.
That's a big red flag. If this man does not respect his mother, he is not going to respect you.
So he can't. So it's a red flag if he's a mama's boy, but it's a red flag if he.
It's all about
has
access. The balance. There's a balance.
Yeah, like if every time we argue or every single thing we do, she's there, she's involved. No,
y'all just ain't happy with shit.
No. My daughter.
This is what we've experienced. We're not saying we're not happy now or experiencing now. It's red flags we ignored. Because clearly you're not experienced, haven't met enough women. Mm-hmm. So you don't fucking know.
And I refuse to believe that there's only one flag that you've ignored, considering that you are single and haven't been in a relationship for a long time.
For decades.
For a long time. Not even one night stand, you have not been with the woman for a while. So stop talking about our singleness.
It's been 2 to 3 years.
Are you celibate?
Is that like a year? Is that like a day or something? Is there a man timeline? Is that like a short period? 2 or 3 years?
Yeah. That sounds like a long time in man's eyes.
And that's a long time.
Normally y'all get around.
Maybe you're picky or choosy, or maybe you've learned from your past, but there has to be other red flags that are in there. And the purpose is to share it. You big dope.
No other red flags?
No.
Every single girl was an angel, and that's why you're still with them?
Yeah.
Oh, you're still with them?
You're still with...
So you're still talking to multiple women?
Multiple, because none of the relationships have ended. They're just still there, lingering. Okay.
He talks to multiple women, red flag.
Not to mention that he's always talking crap about women. So I'm sure he has all these examples that he refuses to use.
Yeah, you're always talking shit about us, so you have nothing.
There has to be, you've gotten this pig-headedness from experiences that you've had with these women.
Pig-headedness.
There hasn't been any red flags that I've ignored just to date somebody other than the one I just mentioned.
Okay. Alrighty.
So no past relationships have ever had red flags?
That I've ignored? No.
I've had an example that people shouldn't ignore in one of my long-term relationships is where the guy that I was with, and I don't know if it's Boston humor or something like that for most of the guys that I dated, but they use insults as jokes.
Ooh.
And when I would get offended or hurt, they'd be like, "Oh, it's just a joke." But he took something very personal and private and then made it a joke, and made me self-conscious, and he didn't get why it made me self-conscious, and I didn't like that.
Like, banter's fine, but what are you like? What's the ban? Like, if it's about something deep and
cruel.
personal, that's like
it was kind of
cool.
cruel, and it was meant to be, a joke, like something about my physical anatomy or something just.
Oh, that's mean. That's very fucking low.
Right. And there are guys that think that poking fun at you about because we girls, we put a lot into our outward appearance to keep you guys interested. And when you point at our flaws and make it a joke, you make us more self-conscious. And then you wonder why we're not doing A, B, and C because you made us feel self-conscious about it. And then you're like, oh, you're too sensitive. I cannot tell you how much that phrase bothers me.
That's annoying as fuck. Like, no, you're just, you can't read the room. You're an asshole. Like,
you're mean.
Yeah. You're a bully.
You're a bully. Bullies and guys bully each other. I hear guys talk to each other so disrespectfully and say some really mean shit, and they demasculate each other in front of girls.
That's how we talk.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's so rude.
That's so weird.
Or they'll use somebody's personal experience or embarrassing moment and they'll tell it publicly. And I'm like, why are you doing that to your friend?
Yeah, that's not a friend.
Like, why are you doing that? Oh, do you know that this dude right here, he got dumped by his girlfriend on his birthday? I'm like,
what the fuck?
Why is that funny?
Not cool.
That's funny.
No,
you guys,
it's not.
You guys are weird.
Men have feelings too. Men get hurt too. And if your own friend is trying to like make you look stupid or feel stupid in front of other people, especially people he doesn't know, that is not your friend. No. And I hate men that stay friends with guys like that because I'm the first person to be like, you're a jerk. You shouldn't be friends with him. And right in front of him too. I'll say it right there.
Yeah.
I've gotten into fights with my ex's friends. Like got into verbal arguments with my ex's friends because they tried to, they were hating on our relationship and they were trying to make him look bad or make me feel bad in front of them. You know what I mean? And they would try to get him to cheat on me and do all this crazy stuff. And I'm like, this is your friend?
Red flag.
Yeah. That's another thing. If your boyfriend's friend is disrespectful in front of you, he's disrespectful behind your back, and you don't need that person as an ex.
No. Another red flag I've ignored is he gaslit me.
Yeah.
Oh, and I ignored it.
Yeah. I think we've all done it. We've all done it. Welcome to the fold. Yeah. We all get gaslighted by friends, family, coworkers. It doesn't matter.
Friends and family fucking do it.
We don't even see that it's gaslighting though, because we trust people so openly and easily, especially the longer that we know them, or especially if we've known them all of our lives, and we don't think it's gaslighting until we step back and be like, wait a second. They were totally gaslighting me. Yeah. Trying to make me feel crazy or like something didn't happen or like it was my fault. And, no, stand your ground.
Yeah.
And either separate yourself, distance yourself, or cut them off. Your sanity and self-respect is more than anybody else that's in your life. You should never be disrespected by anybody.
100%.
Every single relationship I've ever been in, this is a red flag I will always and have always ignored, even though it bothers me more than anything, is inconsistency. Someone that just is inconsistent in every way that, doesn't pay their half the same way, or they don't do the chores that they say that they're going to do something 5 days a week, and they'll do it for the first week, and then next week it stops, and the week after it stops, so on and so forth. I've ignored inconsistency, and I don't like that in people because I'm very consistent, and I don't like that, and I've ignored that in just about every relationship I've ever been in. Everyone.
We gotta pay attention now into the future about these red flags we've ignored.
Yep.
Yeah, you're going to 26. Stop ignoring the shit.
I want
You're gonna be 77 this year. It's time to learn and grow.
I'm not gonna. How old are you gonna be? Like 80.
You're about to qualify for Medicare?
For real. I don't know why you're trying to act. You ain't young, bro.
I'm younger than you.
So you'll always be younger than me.
Exactly.
In here, because you're a baby man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're really sitting here trying to tell us that you only have one red flag that you ignored.
At least I don't ignore red flags.
You do.
I don't.
You do.
Or he just got manipulated and gaslit so much he doesn't even realize because he's so easy to brainwash.
That's exactly the point. All a girl has to do is offer some vajayjay, and he's like, "You're a goddess." You're a goddess. You're so good to me. You have a boyfriend? That's okay. I love you.
Mine. Let's meet at night.
Take me home. No, not at home. Okay.
Uppies.
Church van it is.
Church van.
Anyhow, I'm sure that you have ignored many, many, many red flags and the women that you have dated in your past, but you don't want to disclose it, and that's perfectly fine. Yeah. We know that you're a gullible idiot, but it's okay. You don't want to give us evidence. That's fine. We at least are mature enough to say we have ignored these things and we are working
can speak on it.
Exactly.
That's the difference between you and us two, is we can speak on things we've ignored and our wrongs.
So have I.
It's all about learning yourself and learning what works for you.
And I did speak on it. That's the only red flag I've ever ignored.
I'm sure there's more. And
I feel like every time we talk about things, it's only one thing with him.
Yes, because
I only have one ick.
Exactly.
I only have one.
Exactly.
How do you only have one of everything?
But you have so much opinion on women in general. No.
But you love talking about everything, opinion on everything.
No. You have really negative opinions on women in general. Yeah. So that came from somewhere. Experience.
That doesn't mean there's a red flag that I ignored.
If there were no red flags, you would be in a long-term loving relationship right now, and you are not.
You said the topic is red flags that you've ignored while dating, correct?
Well, when you
answer that question.
No, when the chemistry is there.
Okay, so red flags that you ignored when the chemistry is there, so you continue to date that person, correct?
Right.
That's what the topic is, right?
Right.
Okay, so the one that I ignored, I brought up, right?
Yeah.
Just because I'm not in a relationship doesn't mean I ignored other red flags. It just means when those red flags were brought up, I ended the relationship. That doesn't mean I ignored them.
Or they ended it.
Because they weren't there to begin with.
Okay.
So either I broke it off or they broke it off with me.
Mm-hmm. So what
are they? Then just
okay. So that is a different topic.
Sort of not.
No, yes, it's a red flag.
No, it's not. It was a red flag that you recognize.
The topic is red flags that you recognize, but that you bypassed because the chemistry was so good. Those red flags that ended those relationships, those
you acknowledged it right there and cut it off right
there. Those weren't bypassed.
Okay.
Either I ended it or she ended it.
Okay.
The one that I bypassed and overlooked was the one that I brought up.
Okay.
So just because I only have that one, you guys are assuming that there's others I don't want to talk about, when in reality there isn't.
You just have a lot of hate for women.
So you guys are projecting. I'm going to use your fucking word. You're projecting.
I'm not projecting whatsoever.
Shut the fuck up and get along with
it. So you only have one.
I'm not projecting whatsoever.
For all the women the hate you have for women, the constant hate you.
I don't have hate for women.
Not
as in literal hate. We're meaning like hate as in hating.
Degrading.
Yeah.
I don't do anything or say anything degrading.
Yes, you do. You say every single episode you open up with some females. You guys always. No, you don't.
First of all, I don't sound like that. And second of all, I don't move like that.
Yeah, you do. But it's just crazy how you have all this degrading towards women, but you have no red flags you've ignored in women. What about friends? Okay, what about friends? You have friends you've ignored the red flags.
You stay friends with them.
There's a chemistry. There's a chemistry.
It's still a relationship.
Yeah, red flags.
You have relationships with females. His word. That they have serious red flags, and you still continue to be their friend.
I don't have any female friends that have red flags that affect me.
We're not talking about that.
Oh my God.
That's what you guys are just
saying. No, you're not getting what we're saying. There is a red flag there that you still continue, even though it's against your moral code.
Like what?
You don't cheat on girls, but you have friends that are cheaters.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Red flag.
Christ.
But I said
drag that out.
No, because I already said it doesn't affect me.
It does.
In what way?
Well, it shows that your moral character is flexible.
No.
Yes, it does. Because if you're willing to accept someone and their flaws that does not match your moral code, that means that you are susceptible to that as well.
You are a product of who you surround yourself with.
So then you accepting somebody's flaws is wrong.
Not necessarily. However, if you are around a bunch of cheaters, when in Rome, you might eventually become a cheater yourself.
That mean? I keep hearing when in Rome.
I don't hang out with them.
When in Rome means that you do as the Romans do. So like it's like something that's not something that you would normally do. So if you're in Rome and they're all murdering babies, then you probably would murder babies if you were in Rome.
I'm hearing that.
That's what that means.
What does that mean? Okay.
Yeah, that's what that means.
Okay, but I don't hang out with them though.
let's just say it's just
clearly he has no red flags he's ignored, so we're not gonna. It's just.
I'm not gonna push it. I'm not gonna push it. I'm not gonna push it.
Saying,
he's met perfect women all his life.
All his life.
You guys are trying to come up with some.
We're right.
You guys are trying to come up. You guys are trying to come up with examples.
Anyways, we're moving on.
I am not working on a future relationship, just to make that very clear. I am working on myself, learning to love myself and learning to be okay to be alone, because one of, I believe, my red flags is that I don't think that I was capable of being alone. I have been raised and taught in a certain way that men and women should be in a relationship, good or bad, and stick it through. And that's a red flag. And I need to learn how to be okay to be by myself. And that's what I'm working on right now. So I'm not working. I think relationships are hard. Maintaining and keeping them up and being in one is hard. And I'm not looking into being that. And I think that in order for you to be a healthy person, healthy enough for another person, you need to work on yourself and strengthen your mind and, be ready. Don't carry baggage from your past into your current relationship.
Just have one night stands. It's so
That's
much
disgusting. No, don't have one night stands. There's diseases out there. I don't care if there's contraception or prophylactics. Just don't do that.
Work on yourself. Just focus on working on yourself. I think we should end that there. Just focus on working on yourself. That's it. Yeah.
That's it.
Don't ignore red flags.
Do not ignore red flags.
No.
If there's something there in the beginning months, in the first 3 months that you know that you can't deal with down the road, don't ignore it. Just kindly and quietly step out. It's okay. You can break up. You are not stuck together with this person for the rest of your life. It doesn't matter how good the sex is or whatever game that the girl or the guy has.
Or the money.
It doesn't matter. Do not stick yourself with somebody for any reason if that red flag is prevalent. Do yourself a favor. Let go.
Ooh, let go.
Let go. And on that note, if you guys have any red flags that you yourself have ignored, put it in anonymously. We don't have to know your name. Just put it in there and just give us an example. Yes. You know what I mean? Share time. Just let us know right in the comments what you have ignored in your relationships past. Okay. Even the current one. We just want to know, because I know we're not the only two that have gone through this.
Yeah.
I know. He has one example. One.
Or give us your one example if you have one example.
The one. Yeah, please. Because, Anyhow, thank you guys so much for joining us for this episode. We love all the love that we're getting back and all the comments. So please keep sending them over. Yes. Like, share, and subscribe.
Tell your mom and dad.
Tell everybody. We love you. Good night.